Hello. This is Gresh, and welcome back to CB Nation TV, where we believe that visibility plus resources times connections equals success in your business or your organization. And I'm going to focus on a topic that we've been talking about a lot, and really can't get away from, even if we wanted to. And if you click the links above, you'll see some of the videos that we've already created around how to create an AI newsletter, how to create an AI job description. And of course, we're going to be talking about AI today. And the reason that this is a CEO hack, which is an app, a book, or a habit that you have that makes you more effective and efficient, is because AI is extremely powerful and it can save you a lot of time. And while I still believe I think we will at least need humans. I always will, I think, believe that until the AI starts to take over and over and over. We have to look for the kill switch. You may be in the camp that you don't even need humans. You can literally give it to the ChatGPTs, the Copymatics, the Google Bars, or the Jaspers of the world, and you can let them run free and create a whole new world where you just kind of manage it and hopefully collect some of the opportunities from it. But I hope to show you a powerful CEO hack that you can master AI without mastering AI, if that makes sense, through the use of delegation. And in one of the previous videos, we talked a little bit about how you can create a job description or a job ad. What I'm going to do is show you exactly how you can try to find or at least get someone on your team that could be that AI point of contact. Think about all these different tools, and I think the way that we're moving towards is that AI is not going to just be relegated to one specific software. It's going to be apparent in all software. So you're going to want to make sure that you have people on the team that really understand AI, but also understand how AI can work for some of the systems that you might already have in place or potentially going to implement into your place. And I'm going to show you exactly how to find that person in the Philippines. But before I jump into that, if you aren't familiar with a VA or a virtual assistant, it's basically a professional who provides some type of administrative services. Typically, they do it on a contract or a freelance basis, and they're often self employed and can work remotely from any location to provide support for the clients that they have. They usually have a variety of different experiences and different skills, and the type of VA you look for is going to be based off of what you're looking for. And I'm going to show you a little bit more about how you can leverage that, especially to find somebody that is a VA that has AI experience. So think of basic tasks like data entry, calendar management, customer service, responding to emails, setting up your calendar. It could be graphic design, SEO, building websites, and of course artificial intelligence. And with AI becoming increasingly popular in the business world, it's important to find a VA in your business that has experience or at least has some light experience in this field. But where exactly do you start with that? And this is exactly what this video is for, to really help you to go through that process of understanding how to search for and find somebody that has that AI experience, potentially in the type of field that you're looking for that experience in. And what we're seeing is that there's a myriad of different types of systems, software, processes that are going to implement AI, and they may have already implemented AI. We just may not necessarily phrase it as that, but we're going to see that it's going to be extremely important to do that. So while we're talking about obviously scheduling emails, scheduling appointments, managing your inboxes, which are all things that VAs can do, what I really want to drill down more on is for you to understand what AI is and how it could potentially benefit your business. And like I mentioned, you might be in one camp or the other, or someone in the middle where you believe that AI is going to be a fad and it's something that's not going to be around, which I'm definitely not in that camp. Or you're going to be in another camp where you say, hey, computers going to rule the world, and we're just going to hopefully have to buckle up and see where it takes us. And most of us are probably a little bit more in the middle. So when you're looking for a VA, a virtual assistant with AI experience, it's important to understand what AI is and how that can actually benefit you. And AI is a field of computer science that focuses on the creation of intelligent systems that can interact with the world and the world around them. AI can be used to automate processes, optimize systems, and any general, kind of information that needs to be synthesized and needs to be understood. And these systems can be used for a variety of purposes, such as automating tasks, processes, predicting outcomes, making decisions on their own largely. And while AI is still very much so just scratching the surface in its early stages, there are a number of businesses that are right now taking advantage of the insights from the data to be able to leverage AI to make decisions and make not guaranteed decisions all the time, but highly, highly, highly close to positive decisions overall. And so having a virtual assistant or even a person on your team in this area can ensure that your business is taking advantage of that technology and the technologies that's going to be driving forth your growth, your innovation, your efficiency, all of those things. So when looking for a VA, it's important to kind of understand first and foremost what you're looking for. I think one of the biggest things you hear with hiring is that people say, I need a VA that has AI experience. But depending on what tools or software you're already using within your organization, that's going to help you get an idea of what AI you might, or what VA you might want to bring onto your team. What AI tools are you using, or what AI tools do you potentially see as an opportunity? Are you creating content? Loads of content. Maybe you're going to look for somebody that has a specific skill set, which I'll go through in a little bit. Or you're potentially going to look for somebody that maybe has a little bit more graphical experience. So you're going to look for a specific AI that may be using a specific software that you can leverage. So it's so important to really go through and understand yourself and what these needs are and where you might have a gap or opportunity to become more efficient within your organization, and see how you can join the human aspect along with the technology aspect of business, because that's where I really think the opportunity is. So when you are thinking about bringing on that VA, look for experience, not necessarily in computer science or engineering, but you want them to have maybe some experience around coding, machine learning, natural language processing, big data analytics, or predictive modeling. They might also have experience in AI driven systems, as well as strong problem solving and analytical skills. And I want to really highlight the problem solving and analytical skills. And the reason that I say that is because when you are thinking about problem solving or analytical skills, it's going to allow you the opportunity to think in a way that can translate the information for AI. It's going to help you to make sure that you're asking the right questions and sometimes even predicting the right things based off the questions that you're asking. What you'll hear a lot of, especially with the ChatGPTs and the prompts and all the things, is a lot of times people will say you're just scratching the surface depending upon the prompt that you have. Or in other words, depending upon the question that you're asking these systems. So when you're thinking about problem solving and analytical skills, you want to realize that there is an opportunity if you are able to ask the question that could potentially change everything for you, could solve that computer programming issue or syntax error that you have there, or it could potentially give you some really great ideas to start a new venture or maybe a pivot within your organization. So really think about that problem solving and analytical skills, because it's so important for you to be able to make sure that person that's on your team is thinking the way to not just follow prompts, but to think critically on where this new horizon is going to be taking us, because that's where the opportunity lies. So if you were to get really granular and say, okay, what type of systems and processes and software are we using? Think ChatGPT, think Google Bard, Jasper AI, Copymatics, Midjourney, Voice AI, Surfer, Otter.ai, Copy.ai, AddCreative.ai, and many, many others. These are all tools that you really want to be aware of as pieces of software that you can have and look for and research so that you know that you're getting the right person on your team. So if you have any questions, of course, you can always check out one of our favorite sites, ceohack.co. Click on the AI tab and that'll take you to find a few others that maybe you haven't checked out. And of course, you're going to ask your candidate about any of those specific tools to see if they can give you actual examples on how they've used AI to solve those problems. And of course, you want to be familiar with the different types of AI, because that's going to only inform your experience. And one of the big things that I remember hearing when I started my business was that a lot of times you want to have some experience in the thing that you're hiring, not necessarily because you're going to do it, but because it's going to allow you to be able to hire the right person for whatever position or whatever software you're hoping to bring them on. So if you're looking for somebody that's going to handle ChatGPT, and you want them to have that knowledge and information, take it for a test drive yourself so you can at least get a better idea of who exactly you're bringing onto your team and if they will be able to do some of the things that you're looking for. So with that being said, I really wanted to do somewhat of a test drive of the opportunity that you have to look and hire the right person on your team. So, like I mentioned, we're going to go to ceohack.co, and from there, you can click on the AI tab. Like I mentioned, there's going to be AI tools that you can use and you can check out and learn more about, from the copy AIs to the Jaspers, ChatGPT, Copymatics, Ad Creative AI, many more. These are tools that have AI or some remnant of AI, and I would gather to say that I would be pretty shocked if just about every SaaS tool doesn't have some component of AI. So look to see that category beef out a little bit more. But where I really wanted to go is take you to All Hacks. And from All Hacks, I want to go to Onlinejobs.ph. And this is going to be a really practical way that's going to show you exactly how you find the right person for your organization. And definitely you want to check out the interview as well too, that the link will be below, that we had with the founder of Onlinejobs.ph, and hear about all the awesome things that they're doing there. But this is considered to be the largest online marketplace in the Philippines that give you the idea to how to hire a Filipino virtual assistant and employees. It's very inexpensive for you to be able to do this. So just click this link here, and of course we'll receive a small commission if you decide to click. And this will take you directly to the onlinejobs.ph site. And from here, you're going to click sign up. And you can click, of course, many things, but as an employer, you're going to be looking to see what you can do to try to hire today. So I'm going to sign up here, and we're going to use CB Nation, do support at, and we're going to use our password. And you can sign up for any additional things that you want. I'm going to click this, and then I'm going to click register. And that's going to take you directly there. And just like that, you're signed into the account. So what you have to do with onlinejobs.ph is you have to actually sign up to one of the plans before you're going to be able to post jobs. But one of the things I do like a lot about this site is it's going to give you the opportunity to check and see some of the people and how to exactly to search for these people. So like I mentioned, I want you to actually sign up and join a plan if you desire to join a plan, and you'll see a little bit more about the different options on the pricing tab. Overall, we have a free plan. There's not a free trial, but you can sign up for these specific pricings, whether you're doing monthly or annually. And it's going to give you the opportunity to have a certain amount of applicants for a job, create a certain amount of jobs per month, and all of those things. And then it allows you to hire workers, to communicate with workers, all of those things. So if I was to post a job, you just click the post job, and then you're going to put in the contact information here, talk about some of the information that you need with the job. And, you have different skills that you could put here. But Before you go into that, it's important, you can check the video above to figure out how exactly to create that job description. But what I wanted to really do is take you through to this advanced VA search. And I think this is a pretty cool tool because, like I mentioned, depending on the type of business that you have, you're going to potentially be looking for a VA with a certain level of a certain type of AI experience. So what I'm going to do is type in AI. And from there, I'm going to look at these different primary skills. And this recommends that you usually do 2 to 3 skills. What you're going to be able to do is really drill down on a granular level to see who has the AI experience that you're looking for. So you might look for somebody that has advertising experience, and maybe their secondary skill is English. So let's see what these search results are going to be. And you automatically go through and see that there's already people that have these specific skills. And this is why it's so important, because as you start to realize and see that there's an opportunity to potentially hire this person, if you think that you have a graphic design business and you want to tap into Midjourney and see where there is an opportunity, maybe you're going to bring this person on, or reach out to this person so that you can potentially leverage that a little bit more. Maybe you are a digital marketing organization. You're trying to figure out how to optimize your digital marketing and potentially what tools you might use in order for that to happen. All of a sudden, you have some of these tools here. All of these Runaway AI, Canva has AI as well too. So all of these opportunities are for you to be able to do that. So one of the ones I wanted to use was one of the popular ones, which is, let's go back to the search, advanced VA search. Let's go to AI, but I want to drill down a little bit more. So let's just go a little bit more GPT. And maybe let's try webmaster and see what type of searches we have. I think what you're going to start to see is as you drill down more and more and more, you're going to find specific experts that are going to be able to provide you that advice. And as you use each of those skill sets, it's going to refine. So there's more and more people that you can look for. So all of a sudden, you have a copywriter, you have a designer that has that experience. You have a LinkedIn specialist, and ChatGPT is going to be one of the more popular ones. If I was to drill down and let's just try something like, let's try Google Bard and see right now if there is that. Doesn't give you Google Bard, so let's go to sales and marketing. So this says a Google specialist. I don't know necessarily that that's Google Bard. So, and ends up being 10,000. So I'm gonna bet that. Let's try this to see. You don't find any job seekers. So the reason I bring that up is because if you can start to find somebody that is a direct fit for what tool you're looking, then that's going to give you a tremendous opportunity. If I type in Midjourney, all of a sudden we have different virtual assistants that have that experience. And that's really going to provide a tremendous opportunity for you. So that's really where the opportunity is, and being able to kind of search these tools so that you can get the person that you are ultimately looking for. So if you're looking for a VA with AI experience, it's important to research. Do that research that I showed. It gives you the potential candidates. You get the opportunity to interview them. And there are a number of resources online that you can use to find qualified candidates. I showed you Onlinejobs.ph so that you can check the job boards. You can see who might be a great fit for the role in the specific software that you want to use. But also, if you have somebody that has experience in a similar software, they're going to hopefully be abreast of changes in any new software that comes about. So after you've interviewed a few candidates, it's important to evaluate their portfolio and references and look for evidence of their experience using AI driven systems, and specifically ask them how they have helped solve those problems. And additionally, you listen to their communication skill about whether they are able to work well under pressure. Understand that everybody is not going to necessarily be compatible with you as an employer and person that's looking for somebody. So make sure that you do have uh, the compatibility as much as possible with the person that you're bringing on. And after that, you create an agreement with the person that you're trying to bring on. You check their references. And of course, you want to make sure that you're clear on the scope of the job, the rate of the pay, the amount of hours and time that the VA will be accessible. And then that's basically it. You have it there. Finding a VA with AI experience. So I took you directly through how you can make that happen. And it's huge in being able to kind of search, because you can get and be ahead of your potential competitors, but allow you that opportunity within your organization to innovate tremendously. So, as always, if you're interested in learning more about AI, how that can help out your business, or hearing about any other CEO hacks and nuggets that we have, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you for watching. This is Gresh signing out. Have a phenomenal rest of the day.